Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. I just can't wait to try Auntie Zarina's and Sister Faiza's deen ballet. First time ever I've heard of this, but we'll let them cook in the kitchen. And whilst they're cooking in the kitchen, joining us now is Maryan Alli Mawlid, a mindset and business mentor, transformational coach, and the founder of Daib Lifestyle. Maryan works closely with Muslim women, especially single mothers and entrepreneurs, helping them overcome self-doubt, reconnect with their divine purpose, and build lives and businesses that are both aligned and sustainable. Through her work, she empowers the nation, the ummah, with practical tools, spiritual guidance, and a powerful reminder that success and faith can go hand in hand. Please welcome Maryan Alli Mawlid. Assalamu alaikum, Maryan.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's
I
a
really
privilege.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Tell us about your journey.
Wow. Bismillah. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala sayyidina Muhammad. اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. أما بعد. Subhanallah, you know, it's been, it all started as a personal journey for me back in 2020 during COVID, at the peak of lockdown. I found, like most people or a lot of people, my marriage came to an end.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Just like that,
Yeah.
I found myself being a single mom with 2 young children, and 8 months, one of them was only 8 months of age.
Yeah.
But it was very quickly that I realized that I'm at a crossroad, and that I had only 2 options that I could see anyway at the time. The first one was to become bitter, feel sorry for myself, you know, or just get on with it and use it as an opportunity for me to grow and become successful.
Wow.
So alhamdulillah, I chose the second one, and I started straight away. As soon as I got divorced, I started online businesses, one after the other, and it just kept failing because I wasn't experienced and I didn't have the right mindset. Now, with hindsight, obviously, but subhanallah, after failing many times, I got myself. I started becoming, you know, like I started trading, crypto trading. I became really good at that. And one of my brothers was following my journey, and he asked me, Maryan, would you be able to trade for me? I agreed to it, even against my better judgment, because I was a new trader, right? Even though I was doing very well. But then he gave me a huge amount to trade for him. As an inexperienced trader, fear set in, as you can imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So within 2 weeks, I've lost most of his money.
Oh.
I know. So as you can imagine, one Sunday, the Sunday that I realized, subhanallah, most of the money was gone because of fear, I believe. Usually Sundays is our family time. We all get together, we laugh, we joke, we cook together, eat together. But this particular Sunday, subhanallah, it was a horrible Sunday.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, I couldn't tell anyone. I was all in my head. And everyone joking and stuff, all of a sudden I was finding it like a noise behind, you know, like inside. So I remember running upstairs in my room, because I was living with my mum at the time. I ran into my room and I sat on my bed and I'm thinking, Maryan, how could you? This is where I was so harsh on myself, and I asked myself, like, how could you do this? How could you let this happen? And as I'm asking myself these questions, I saw my whole life flash before me. In images, I saw all the mistakes and all the, you know, wrong decisions that I've made since I was a child. In pictures, in real time, subhanallah. And then then I realized, wow, all the, you know, the situations, the locations is different, but there was one common denominator, and that was me. I came to the realization that I was the problem.
All right.
Yeah. So I thought, that's it. I need psychological help. I need help right now. And I remember just grabbing my phone and typing in Google. I can't remember what I typed in, but this book just came at me, and it was the Silver Mind Control. The Silver Mind Control method, right? For those of you who don't know about the book, it's a book that is written by a guy called Jose Silva, and it's full of techniques of how to reprogram your subconscious.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
How to build your
yeah.
build your sort of positiveness back up again.
Yes.
Get your confidence back. Get your motivation back.
Yeah. And
inspire yourself.
That's right. And alhamdulillah, that's where all of a sudden with that book, just practicing these techniques, all of a sudden I went into a completely different world, the world of mindset, on how the subconscious mind works, the neuroscience, meditation, and all of these things. So now, fast forward a year after finding that book, I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane on my way to Somaliland with my family. For the first time in 29 years, I'm going back there and I'm feeling such peace, you know, alhamdulillah.
Everything was falling into place.
Into place, absolutely, in such a short period as well. But while I was in Somaliland, I remember one day, it was after Asr, I'm outside my house, you know, I'm sitting at the veranda and I'm sipping my tea, and it just hit me, just how much I've changed in such a short period
of time.
Yeah, I was at peace. I was doing really well personally and financially as well, and I remember feeling deep gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I felt it in my body, you know. And that's when I made a promise to Allah that I was not going to keep the information that I've learned to myself, that I was going to help the ummah with it. And that's how, you know, the lifestyle started.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you're obviously sharing this with entrepreneurs and single mothers, etc.
Yeah.
Nice. So tell us about this. Tell us about your work and how you get your clientele, and, you know, successful, if you've got any successful examples, stories.
Yes, I do. Alhamdulillah, I've been working with a lot of entrepreneurs, ones that are either starting their business, maybe professionals. I've got a lot of professionals that want to start up their own business, and they have done that successfully. Alhamdulillah.
Is that nationally? Is that national?
It's international.
Oh, international.
Yeah, I've got people from Denmark. I've got people from Canada, Australia, Africa. I mean, all over. Subhanallah.
Wow.
And I'm. The idea is to help people understand the power of thought, the fact that your thought is what shapes your reality from inside. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself said, you know, إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى مَا يُغَيِّرُ إِلَّا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَا يُغَيِّرُ بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى مَا يُغَيِّرُ إِلَّا بِأَنفُسِهِم, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Allah will not change the condition of people until they change what's inside of them. So I help entrepreneurs go inwards and really understand what's happening inside, to reflect
who they are, what they are, what qualities they have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
so that they can tap into that.
I think there's a lot of sort of inspirational individuals out there, isn't there? And you know, one thing, you know, just by talking to you, you know what's come in my head?
Yeah.
Khadija radiallahu anha.
Oh, Allah.
You know, she was such a lovely person, an intelligent businesswoman, because a lot of people think in our religion, Islam, most women are suppressed.
Yeah.
But, you know, if they've got a quality in some field, I think they should use that quality.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
No, absolutely. I mean, I work with a lot of women.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of single moms and even moms, and as well as men, Muslim men. But most mums at the moment, they are using every knowledge that they have, every skill that they have to inspire other people, to impact the world one way or another. I mean, you had one of my clients the other day, Habiba Nasim.
Right,
she's a leadership coach.
Oh,
mashallah.
wow.
Yeah.
So no matter what field or business any entrepreneur or individual wants to get into, you obviously spark that insight in them. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's exactly what I do. I help them understand, you know, the limiting beliefs that is holding them back. Because a lot of the times we are having thoughts, and these negative thoughts are what is holding us into our comfort zone.
And what are the obstacles, Maryan, that you see sometimes a woman wants to start a business, majority of the times, do you come across?
Well,
with children as well.
Yeah, the three main obstacles that I come across mainly is fear of failure, fear of poverty, fear of rejection. You know, and obviously with these three, what activates them is lack of clarity. So I've developed a program called the Ultimate Business Mindset Accelerator, and this program helps people get clarity.
How long's the program for, Maryan?
It's for 8 weeks.
8-week program.
Yeah.
And is that your first sort of fundamental program that people, when they sort of sign up to your business, is that what?
I actually have another course. I've got a course that is basic, that's mainly about understanding about the right mind, getting the right mindset, understanding about your thoughts and self-doubt and things like that. But this one is the main one, so where people want to step into their, their best version, best version of themselves.
Wow, absolutely brilliant. And do you get any stoppages maybe from any bad feedback or anything, sometimes a bit of controversy from family members or anything like that? Sometimes you get women who have got children or something and, sort of encouraging them to go into business. Did you come across that? Sometimes you get that within South Asia, with respect South Asian cultures, sometimes. Because they treat like, the women are only for the housework and they're only for the home, so.
Yeah, I actually had a lady who was, funnily enough, she's from, she's Iranian, but I think she lives in Denmark, and her family was putting a lot of pressure that she could never do it, she could not, she couldn't make it. But Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the support that she got from the community, women exactly like like her, she was able to achieve the things that she wanted to achieve. Now she's got a successful online business, mashallah.
Your thoughts shape your reality. What does this mean from a psychological and Islamic perspective?
Right. Well, whether you think you can or you can't, it's the truth, right? That is exactly that. And I believe it was Henry Ford who said that. Basically, the thoughts is what shape our reality. And if I tell you a story, just before I get into that, and this will explain, I think, perfectly. A long time ago, I watched a program. It was a documentary about a young man, a man who was behind prison, and he was talking to the journalist, and he said the reason why he was telling us why he was behind, in prison. Yes. Subhanallah, he said that he came from a very poor background. His dad was in and out of prison, and whenever he came out of prison, he came with chaos and fear and all sorts of things, because bad people were chasing him. The police were chasing him. It was so bad that they created a like an escape place underneath their home, right? And he said he hated it so much when he was growing up that he wished his dad never came home, that he promised himself that once he grows up, as soon as he can get out of that home, he will leave and he will start his own life. Subhanallah, as soon as he became old enough, he became a drug dealer himself. And one of these drug dealing, unfortunately, went south, and he killed someone, and that's why he was in prison for murder. But here's the thing. And then they showed us in that documentary a man, good looking, he had it all together, he had a really nice family. It was very clear that he was doing really well for himself, right? And at the end of that documentary, they said that these two guys are twins, and they were brought up in the same household. One became successful, and one ended up in jail, worse than the position that his dad was in, subhanAllah. And it really stayed with me, like, how did that happen? How could that happen? But after studying neuroscience and Islamic psychology, that makes a lot of sense, because what you think about the most is what your subconscious mind is filtered into your subconscious mind.
100%. Maryan, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'd just like to ask for the viewers, how do we get in touch with you if we need to?
Oh, you can contact me on Daib Lifestyle.
Which one?
Daib Lifestyle in my Instagram page.
How do you spell that?
D-A-Y-I-B, Lifestyle.
D-A-Y, Delta, Alpha, Yankee, India, Bravo.
And then Lifestyle,
Daib
all in
Lifestyle.
one word. On my Instagram.
On Instagram, And that's how they can get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
You know what, I had so many other things I'd love to obviously speak to you and share with our viewers, but it's been a privilege to have you on the show, Maryan.
My pleasure.
And I hope you all the success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much for giving us your time.
Jazakallahu khairan. It's been amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, guys, we're going to go. Please don't go away. Stay with us. We're going to go for a short break, and we'll be back very soon.